Greetings, literature lovers. Today we are going to talk about logic. When we talk about logic, it's related to psychology, and you can see the relation and we can connect with literature. Let's see how. Now, when we talk about philosophy first, let's talk about it. According to Socrates, philosophy started from a simple process called wondering. And the curious nature of the ancient people of Greece has helped them to initiate studies and researches to feed their doubting and perplexed minds with philosophical ideas. With a growing intensity to understand everything that they encountered and experienced in life, they gradually became lovers of true wisdom. Now, Thales, regarded by Aristotle to be the first to make a philosophical articulation regarding the basic stuff of the universe. His idea of water or moist was the first principle of life, which inspired other Greeks to find more answers and formulated new concepts which were solely based on the dictum popularized by Socrates. Now, talking about philosophy, etymologically it is derived from two Greek words, philos, which means loving, and sophia means wisdom. Thus, philosophy is love of wisdom, the science of the ultimate awareness of things with reference to their causes and effects. It opens man's intellectual cravings. It makes man know more about himself and the rest of the world. Now, when we talk about the branches of philosophy, epistemologically, logy studies the nature of human knowledge. Metaphysics studies the nature of being and beings. Ethics is the studies that morality of human act. Psychology studies the human mind and its condition. Cosmology studies nature of the universe. Sociophilosophy studies man and his society. And theodicy studies the nature of God and defense of God's goodness. Now let's talk about logic. It demands that all activities corresponding to man's line of thinking must be correct. But the correctness or incorrectness of thinking is not the sole concern of logic, but also the rules and guidelines that go with it. Now, what is the history of logic? Well, Aristotle is regarded as the father of logic. He became successful in separating logic from the totality of philosophy. His six treatises, which were collectively known as Arganon, became the Bible for logical study during the medieval and up to the modern times. Aristotle's legacy extended all the way to the writings of his student named Theophrastus of Lesbos. Hephaestus of Lesbos, he added a treatise entitled Hypothetical Reasoning. Porphyry was the Neoplatonist who wrote an introduction to the categories of Aristotle, which is sometimes referred to as Esagog. Boethius translated the Organon of Aristotle from Greek to Latin, and as such has made a profound influence on the medieval study of logic. Other proponents of Aristotelian logic worthy of mentioning were Avikena and Everest, who both wrote some commentaries about the nature of the traditional logic. We'll continue this tomorrow. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.